Well, hello everyone, Ellie here from Ellie G Art Designs. Thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. I am going to do another Dutch pour where I put a different colour as the colour around the top colours to be blown out. So I'm starting off with this green that I kind of had left over from a couple of paintings ago, but I just added a lot more white to sort of brighten it up, and this is going to be my base colour. So let's just sit back and watch this base go on in a kind of very fast mode, and I'll get back to you for the colours. Okay, now it's time to put the top colours on, and I'm starting off with a very pale pink and just doing a fairly typical composition to what I've done in the past, and just sort of putting some branches onto my vine. And the next colour that I'm using is Turquoise, which has pretty much come straight out of the Global Impasta Turquoise colour. So this is another pink colour, but a little bit more stronger, and it is a bit of a dusty sort of pink, but I just found it to be really pretty to have as a contrast colour here. So this is just basically white with some fuchsia pink. I'm now using metallic white with some dark sea mixed in it, just a drop of dark sea, and you just get this beautiful light sparkly mint colour that just tends to put just a little bit of glitter in it, not glitter, sparkle. Having trouble getting it out of the jar. I do find these bottles, they do get a bit clogged up, and you've got to give them a good clean to get them working again, which I'm probably due for. So I took the lid off and tried it this way. So this is also dark sea, but it's mixed with metallic black and with a touch of metallic pearl in it as well. It's a beautiful colour, and it just comes out so nice. So this colour you may have seen me use in the past if you've been following my channel. It is red with metallic black. One thing with Global paints, they do have some great metallic colours, and you can mix them with other colours to create your own blend of it. And this is just metallic pearl. lastly, I've got the iridescent gold from Pebeo. So if you've watched the last few videos that I've done where I've added a different colour to use as a, I guess, flooding the canvas type of colour, and this time I'm actually just using white. So this white is just straight from the jar with, and it has got Australian Floetrol added to it, and it just will help not only to move the paint when I blow it out, but it just becomes the undercoat, I guess, to the blowout. Trying to keep it as close to the edge as possible. There's a bit of blue between it sometimes, but that's okay. Yeah, making some spills, as you do. Giving it a torch, make sure the bubbles are gone. I'm just trying to clean up some of those drips. You just have to dip your finger into them and they kind of just disappear, get stuck to your finger and comes out. Alright, time for the hairdryer. This is when the magic happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is the effect that I really wanted, to just see that white come through underneath those top colours, and you can see where there's some beautiful border around those blowouts where it creates that dark line coming through, and I just love it when that happens. It really gives it that beautiful detail. So I decided that I'd just blow a little bit where the paint wasn't quite moving. I really hate showing this part of what I do because I hate seeing my sculpt being seen, so we're going to just fast forward a little bit here. Okay, and now I am just putting some lines through it. I just use the end of a paintbrush. I used to use my fingers to do this kind of line, but I just found the fingers were a little bit too thick, and yeah, I just thought it was getting a bit messy with it, so I just embraced this technique with the paintbrush, and I just think it's a lot more finer in forming some kind of blooms into the painting. I just think this adds so much to the overall composition and brings a lot more prettiness to the Dutch pour. decided just to use a straw just in those hard to reach places, and just to really target the area that I just want blown out a bit more. You don't get to see a lot of that, but you can just sort of see the effects that it makes. All right, here it is all wet and it's just gorgeous. Really loving this effect with the white, well, that different color, you know, just accompanying the base, but just really allowing the colors to sort of blow into it, and it makes them stand out, especially this white. I love it. Okay, let's get really close up and personal. Just trying to get the camera angle right. There we go. So I just wanted to show the shimmer that's in it. Some very pretty colours. I'm using that red again. That's so pretty. Or the dark red, I should say. So beautiful. All right, let's give that one a bit of a wide angle, and then we'll come back and see what it looks like dry. See you then. Okay, here's this painting. It's so gorgeous. I really love it. The only thing I'm really disappointed about is that I did reuse this canvas with another painting that I covered, but unfortunately, you'll see it, it's the ribbing that you can see coming through is from the other painting. Now, I thought this was pretty flat to use, but it wasn't. But anyway, the painting itself is so gorgeous. I really do love the effects. I do love these colours a lot, especially with the white. So I'll probably do another painting. I probably won't video it, but I'm going to do a painting with the exact colours. Look at the ribbing there. How shocking is that? So let that be a lesson to you. If you're going to reuse a canvas, make sure it's super flat. But maybe that's a nice effect. I don't know. I don't personally like it, but obviously it's come through. But the painting itself, like I said, is gorgeous. I love it. I love those dark edges that you can see around in places, especially up here. You've got those lovely edging, and so that's what we've got. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It really does help my channel and helps me on this journey. Okay, well, I hope you join me for my next one. We will see you then. Bye for now.